Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This very moment, this platform, all you guys, took me back to 10 years when Sanjay ji had held a similar event to introduce Sonam and me to you guys. And I remember that day. It was probably the most terrifying moment of my life. I remember my knees were shaking, my voice was trembling, I was getting choked while talking, and was probably the most overwhelming feeling of my life. But it is this moment that I think I've tucked deep into the shell of my heart, because I don't think I'll ever experience that kind of anxiety and nervousness and excitement and just the energy that I felt that day. It's been 10 years since then. I've kind of survived. You guys have been really amazing to me. The audiences have been amazing to me, and luck has favored me. So I'm here today to introduce the new YRF boy, Aadar Jain. Yes, I know he is Raj Kapoor's grandson, and his brothers and uncles and sisters, and any relationship that you can think of are actors and are from the film industry. But I will try and give him an identity of his own today. This may sound a little Wikipedia-ish, but I won't take that long. It'll probably be 45 seconds, and I'll stop then. So Aadar Jain was born to Manoj Jain, a businessman from South Bombay, and Reema Jain, my aunt. His brother Arman Jain is also an actor. He was the lead in Lekar Hum Deewana Dil. I have no idea why all of us are actors. I really don't. When he was 3 or 4 years old, he got obsessed with me, Aadar. He used to say, Ranbir Bhaiya, Ranbir Bhaiya, Ranbir Bhaiya. That's all he used to say. He had this funny lisp, he used to say, Jinza, Ranbir Bhaiya, and all of that. I bought him his first football shoes, made him interested in the game of football, and today he's way better than me, which kind of annoys me also. When he grew older, he became a fantastic musician. He could play the drums, he could strum the guitar, he could play the piano, he could sing. And that was quite something. I was quite amazed that, a boy of such young talent is blessed with this talent. He grew older, he went to New York Film Academy, did a course in direction, did a course in acting. I've seen some of his stuff and it was pretty damn good. I was pretty impressed, but still, I was skeptical, He's probably coming into the movies because of his family, because he thinks there's fame and money and it's pretty easy, and, he doesn't want to join his father's business. And I had all these varied thoughts in my head. Then he came back, he assisted on Happy New Year with Farah Khan and Karan Johar on Ae Dil Hai Mushkil. And I was, of course, the lead actor in that film. And I was just looking at him like a hawk, because I wanted to reprimand him. I wanted to take him in a corner, give him advice, shout at him, tell him, what are you doing? This is not the way how it works. This is not how you're supposed to be. Fortunately, unfortunately, he really didn't give me a chance to do that. He was very diligent at his work. He was good with his suggestions. They were cinematic. They were logical. I was impressed. We finished the film. A couple of months later, he gives me a call and says that, listen, I have not told you this, but I've been auditioning with Shanu, the casting director for all YRF films, for the last 3 or 4 months, and I think I have bagged Habib Faisal's next film for Yashraj banner. And I felt a lot of pride, I felt a lot of joy, a lot of gratefulness. At the same time, I was really nervous and anxious, not knowing, where this boy would land up, not knowing how he would be accepted. It is a funny industry. Yes, the privilege that he comes from, the platform that he has, will spark a debate about the insider, outsider, nepotism, and all of that. But I'm going to just keep that aside for right now. Eventually we will talk about it. Eventually, I guess, he will have to face it. But I just want to tell both these kids, that the odds are pretty much the same. There is no shortcut, there is no formula. There are highs and lows. There's a lot of passion, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of hard work. You have to give a lot to get love. You have to give a lot to get acceptance. You have to be honest to your craft. You can't take it for granted. And like I said, there will be highs and lows in this game, but it's not about that. It's about how you play the game. And I hope that both these young kids play it to the best of their ability. I'm just going to take 30 seconds and show you guys something. When my first film, Savarya, released, there is a gentleman called B.S. Sodhi from Haryana. he sent me this, which has become my most prized possession. It's by my bedside table and it's probably become the mantra of my life. It's an autograph that my grandfather had signed on 19th March 1950, which says, "Humility is the greatest virtue of an artist. Ever yours, smiley face Raj Kapoor." So I hope both these kids can stay humble. I hope both these kids can keep their head down and their spirits up. So without further delay, let's cue in to see something of Aadar before we call him out. And let me just tell you, I don't know if my son or daughter will join films, and I don't know if I'll have a Lion King moment. So this is my moment. So I'm extremely proud and really happy to be here. But let's have something of Aadar.
रणबीर, इन्होंने आपको फ़ोन किया था रात में कि कल भैया कुछ ऐसा होना है, क्या होना है?
इन्होंने फ़ोन किया था, लेकिन मैंने इसका फ़ोन नहीं उठाया।
हाँ,
क्योंकि मैं इसका फ़ोन कभी नहीं उठाता,
कभी भी नहीं।
ये कभी भी जब भी फ़ोन करता है कुछ उल्टा सुल्टा बात करता है, नेवर ये टाइम वेस्ट करता है मेरा। बट आई वांटेड टू नॉट टॉक टू हिम, आई थिंक देयर वाज नो कम्युनिकेशन, क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा लगा कि जब हम आज आए, इट शुड बी मोर स्पॉन्टेनियस एंड रियली नॉट बी रिहर्स्ड कि मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, ये क्या बोल रहा है, ये क्या बोलना है। सो एक्चुअली आई जस्ट मेट हिम 5 minutes backstage. And I'm pretty impressed, Aadar. You've come pretty well prepared, yeah, with all your answers.
Not at all यार, मैं बहुत ही नर्वस हूँ। क्यों?
रणबीर भैया की ऐसी कौन सी फिल्म है जिसे जो देखकर आपको लगा कि आप शायद उस फिल्म से लॉन्च हो पाते?
नो फिल्म मैम, ये तो बहुत ही बढ़िया एक्टर है। आई डोंट थिंक एनी फिल्म, बट I love his films. He's such a great actor. I loved Barfi. You're looking really cool in Jagga Jasoos also, I must say. I can't name one film. He's so different in every film. I wouldn't want to be launched in any of his films. I would like to watch his films for his films.
ये भी शर्मा रहा है. He had told me if he was launched, he would like to do a film like बेशरम. वो उसकी पहली फिल्म होती. शर्मा रहा है. ठीक है. It's okay. I said be honest to them, Aadar. Not be so politically correct also. Be honest.
या आपने कहा बहुत सारे हाईज एंड लोज होते हैं, तो जानना चाहेंगे आप अपने इतने सालों में अपनी लोज से किस तरह डील करते हो?
मैंने आपके साथ ही डील किया है. यू बीन सीइंग मी इन द लास्ट 3 years. मेरी जो पहली फिल्म थी सावरिया, वो भी इतनी बड़ी डिज़ास्टर थी. सो आई एम प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर इट. आई एम लाइक, मैंने पहले भी कहा है कि द गॉड इज़ इन द वर्क. मुझे मज़ा आता है टू डू द वर्क, एंड आई एम क्वाइट डिटैच्ड फ्रॉम द सक्सेस एंड फेलियर ऑफ द फिल्म, एंड आई विश दैट Aadar and Anya both adapt at least that concept, that don't get so attached to the success or failure. It doesn't matter, just do your work, be a good person, and just give yourself.
Hi Aadar, here.
Hi.
सामने पे तान्या from E24.
Hi तान्या.
आदर, सब जानते हैं कि रणबीर बहुत ही अच्छे कलाकार हैं
जी.
तो क्या कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि रणबीर के सामने आपने अपना एक्टिंग टैलेंट दिखाया हो और उन्होंने आपको मार्क्स दिए हो?
एक्चुअली जब हम दिल मुश्किल में थे, हम दोनों साथ में काम कर रहे थे फॉर ओवर ईयर, तो एवरी मॉर्निंग आई वुड गो इनटू हिज रूम, इनटू हिज मेकअप रूम एंड प्रिपेयर द सीन of Aishwarya ma'am and Anushka ma'am because I wanted to do the
ये झूठ बोल रहा है. मैं actually I used to bully him. I used to call him when I was doing my hair and makeup. मैं इसको मेरे कमरे में बुलाता था लंदन में, एंड मैं इसको करवाता था कि say Aishwarya's lines, say Anushka's lines. So I could learn my lines. I was using him, but in a way it would be good for him क्योंकि ये भी हिंदी फिल्म डायलॉग्स बोलेगा. तो मैं उसको बोलता नहीं, एक्सप्रेशन के साथ बोल, and then he used to laugh, and then I should go put him in another room कि जा सीख किया lines, and then I should make him act like Aishwarya Rai also sometimes. So yeah.